and welcome back to the video on the Football Zone, and today we are reviewing the midweek action and previewing the Premier League action, starting off with a crazy game in the Etihad. Man City 2, Real Madrid 3. Haaland gave City the lead twice, and once in the 80th minute. Mbappe equalised to make it 1-1, and then two late goals, Diaz and Bellingham in the 92nd minute, scoring the winner. Yeah, a late City collapse again. How many times have we seen it? They played really well, and for me were deserving of at least a draw, but a late collapse has really cost them. Poor goalkeeping as well, and you feel it's going to be a real uphill battle now at the Bernabeu. Moving on into Liverpool, and they were involved in a dramatic final Merseyside derby at Goodison Park. Beto gave Everton the lead in the 11th minute before McAllister in the 16th minute levelled things up. Salah made it 2-1 when Tarkowski in the 98th minute equalised. A brilliant finish, and after that all hell broke loose after the full-time whistle. Doucouré, Jones and Slots all sent off. Incredible scenes. Liverpool will be devastated, 2 drop points, but the scenes at the end were incredible. Who didn't love to see a bit of violence at the end? That was pretty entertaining, wasn't it? But moving on then to Brighton against Chelsea at the Amex as we start our preview. Obviously a repeat of the FA Cup game last week, which saw Brighton come out on top, and they needed that after that 7-0 defeat in the league, but they're obviously going to need to bounce back from that. Chelsea at the moment, for me, their form is just so inconsistent. It's hard to know really what Chelsea we're going to get, really. So it's going to be an interesting one, this one, but I'm going to say it will end in a draw. I think these two teams are pretty evenly matched. Moving on then to Leicester against Arsenal, and Arsenal obviously would have seen that late Everton equaliser and would have given them some hope, really, that maybe, just maybe, they can start closing the deficit, and they have the chance to get it down to 4 points if they get a win in this one. And against the Leicester side, who, let's face it, on the whole have been pretty poor under Ruud van Nistelrooy. I can really see this going away here with Arsenal. I think, it should in the end be a pretty comfortable win for them. Moving on into Aston Villa against Ipswich. And this is an interesting one. Villa, of course, haven't had the distraction of Europe this week. I think they'll be coming into this one feeling relatively confident. Obviously, got that win over Tottenham in the FA Cup. Ipswich, still up and down, still really kind of struggling to adapt to life in the Premier League. Did have a good win last time out, but some really costly results, including that one at home to Southampton. You really wonder how that will affect them. I think Villa should have enough to get a comfortable win here. Moving on into Fulham against Forest, and this is another interesting one. Fulham, of course, beating Newcastle last time out in the Prem, that was a brilliant result. But Forest, that 7-0 win over Brighton, boy oh boy, that was a statement. And it'll be interesting to see how they can back it up. Obviously in such a good position for the future. So it's going to be a very interesting one. This one, one that I think both teams will be targeting as a winnable game. Well, I think Forest are just on such a roll at the moment. I can see them nicking it. Moving on into Man City against Newcastle, and this is going to be an interesting game because obviously we know how good Newcastle have been in recent weeks. Some great results they picked up, even if they have dropped off slightly. So Man City, it's going to be an interesting one, this one. Will they focus on the Champions League game? Will they go all out for this game? I think they've got to focus on both, really, don't they, in the position they're in. They're not cruising at the top of the league anymore. I think City though will have enough, and I'm going to say they'll get a win. Moving on then to Southampton against Bournemouth at St Mary's, and this is an interesting one. Southampton obviously got a win last time out against Ipswich, but let's face it, it's a rarity against the Bournemouth side that are playing such good stuff at the moment. Personally, it's hard to see any other outcome really than a Bournemouth win here. I think they'll have more than enough to get through, and I'm going to say it will be 2-1. I think they're just a far better squad than Southampton. Moving on into West Ham against Brentford at the London Stadium, and this is an interesting one. West Ham have been pretty solid, I would say, under Graham Potter since he arrived. Obviously still some things that need ironing out. Not on a great run at the moment, but have had a few tough fixtures. So I think they'll be definitely targeting a win from this game against a Brentford side who have been a bit mixed recently, but I think it's an evenly matched game, this one. I think West Ham at home, it's a game they'll be targeting to win. Moving on into Palace against Everton at Selhurst Park, and this is another interesting game. Both of these teams on a very good run of form, and it feels like one that could go either way at the moment. Obviously Everton probably would have had a lot of taken out after that game against Liverpool in the week. So it's going to be a very interesting one, this one, and I'm going to say Palace at home will probably fancy their chances. I'm going to say they'll just nick a 2-1 win. moving on into Liverpool against Wolves, and yeah, this is going to be one that Liverpool I think will definitely be targeting 3 points from. For Wolves, it's a bit of a free hit. They won't be expecting to get anything from this game. So yeah, they can just go there and play with the pressure off. But for Liverpool, they'll be looking to bounce back, obviously, from that late disappointment. So yeah, I'm going to say Liverpool will get the win here, and I'm going to say it'll be pretty comfortable as well. I'm going to say 3-0. And finally, in a game which I'm somewhat looking forward to, just to see if both teams can manage to lose, Tottenham against Manchester United. Yeah, this is going to be an intriguing game. Surely, whoever loses this, yeah, I don't know. Then both these teams having dreadful seasons. Tottenham really need a result at home. I think they'll fancy their chances, but Manchester United will see the run of form Tottenham are in, and they'll be confident of getting a result as well. It kind of feels like, with the way both these teams seasons are going, it will end in a drab draw.
Anyway guys, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, follow us on our socials, link in the description below for daily football news, meme and content. Subscribe to our other channels on screen right now, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.